Hey everyone, welcome back to the Sunny Side. I'm Sunny, and these horoscopes right here, right now, are specifically for Leo for the month of May 2018. I hope everyone is having an absolutely amazing day. Just a reminder, I am a professional astrologer, and I do give private readings, and I do write the horoscopes for some of the newspapers up here in Canada. And if you'd like a private reading, just have a look in the description box and follow the instructions down there. Or you can tune into one of the many live streams that we have here on the channel. Every morning we have mini tarot readings, and at night we have every morning we have mini astrology readings, which are quite unique to this channel. And we also have tarot readings at night if you're interested in any of that stuff. So once again, just tune into the channel and check it out. And for those who don't know, these horoscopes are recorded live right here on the channel. So if anyone has any questions, or if you want to see it live, just tune into Breakfast with Sunny in the morning. Yeah, that's the action. All right, let's get down to it. All right. A bunch of Leos here on the channel. So this says April 18th, but let's set it up. So the month of May is going to actually open with an event that's happening at the end of April. And let's do it like that. All right, here we go. So here we go. Here's the event. The sun. So dear Leo, we put Leo in the ascendant, so it's easier for everyone to see. And there's the moon. There's the sun. The sun is going to be in Taurus on April 29th, and directly across from Taurus is Scorpio. And this means that on April 29th we're going to have a full moon. So wherever the full moon is in your chart, okay, just saying, that's where you're going to have the something is going to be uncovered about you. Someone is going to find something about you. The moon is your drive, it's your desire, it's where you want to be. Put your energy. The sun is what's shining, it's where the spotlight is, it's where you are, it's where you're looking, it's where everyone is looking when they look at you. And the moon is kind of where you are and where you want to be. Well, the sun is where you are, the moon is where you want to be. So that's why in relationship astrology the sun-moon connection is so strong, because the sun is where the guy is and the moon is where you want to be. So if the sun and the moon line up, then you want to be where that person's light is. It's a good relationship. Now the problem is when you have an opposition, or a full moon, the light shines directly on where you want to be. Now here's the thing, in life, where you want to be is a separate voice altogether, entirely separate voice. Sometimes we think there's a head voice and there's a heart voice, and then there's like, you might think with your pants, I don't know what you think with, you might think with your wallet, I don't know. But there are many different energies that float through us at all times. And so but where this one moon voice speaks, that's where your feet follow. So quite often behind the scenes, stuff is happening here with the moon, with what you want to do. And this is when people talk about their lunar horoscopes and why it's so important. As the moon's chugging through, this desire that you have, this underlying, je ne sais quoi that's going on inside of you, that's where your feet follow. Back when I was a hypnotherapist, I was a really popular Canadian hypnotherapist for a long time, and we'd call it like your subconscious programming, and that's kind of the moon. The moon sort of represents your subconscious. It's where you're going no matter what. And when we have a full moon, the light shines on where you're going, and that's the deal. And for everybody it's different, and it illuminates a different part of your chart. Illuminate means lights up. So they puts a spotlight on, shows everybody. And for Leo, that's going to be in your astro sector of home and family. So if Leo moved to a different home life, let's say, move to a different home. So if Leo's moved, everybody's going to find out. If something's going on at your house, everybody's going to find out. It's the kind of thing where, spring cleaning has happened and you might invite everyone over for the barbecue on the full moon. Or there's more to it. It also represents your family, like your mother and your parents and stuff. So it's highly possible that you're going to find out, and everyone else is going to find out, something that's going on with your relationship with your parents. And it's the kind of thing on the full moon where it's just going to kind of spill out. You're just kind of blurt it. You're going to be in conversation, blah, 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 and then it'll be like, oh, no, my mom's been in the hospital for 2 weeks. Didn't anybody know that? And you're going to be like, what? That's the kind of thing that the full moon's going to happen. Or you're going to be going blah, 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 blah. Oh no, I just put my house up for sale. Didn't you guys know that? It's that kind of thing right there. Or blah, 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 blah. I just moved into a new thing. I just moved into a new studio. Like, they'll be like, what? That's the kind of thing that's going to happen to Leo. And that's going to happen on August 29th. All right. Next, and additionally on August 29th, the sun at 9 degrees right there is going to make this harmonious. Blue in astrology is good, you know, and right there on this program anyways, this on blue here is good, and it's making a harmonious aspect. Oh, hey sexy, what's up? I love you, baby. All right. Oh, okay. And so sometimes when people see Saturn in the chart, they like to freak out, right? They're like, oh, Saturn's coming, it's going to be horrible, it's going to be horrible, it's going to be horrible. Well, Saturn isn't horrible, the planet of horrible. There's no such thing as the planet of horrible. It's the planet of karma. So if you have shit karma, you're going to have a shit day. If you have good karma, you're going to have a pretty good day. That's just kind of the way life works sometimes. It doesn't work like that all the time. You know, bad things do happen to good people and good things do happen to bad people. But where Saturn's involved, things that are not supposed to be there get removed. But Saturn also adds discipline to the situation, and Saturn quiets things down. So if there are a lot of noisy people in your environment and you're like, what the hell, Saturn's going to take them away, you know, unless they're supposed to be there. So in this situation here, Saturn is transit, it's creating a harmonious aspect. So it's a good aspect. When Saturn goes up into here, it's going to be not harmonious. It's going to be a problem at times. But for now, it's a good thing. And it's adding discipline to the day. You know, that's add discipline, and it's quieting the day for certain Leos. Now, Leos are very busy during the day. Busy, busy, busy. And they're going to end the month with a major event that's happening right there. And I talk about it in the April horoscopes, but I'll revisit it here. Something that happened in October of 2016 is going to repeat itself, and it's not going to be the most pleasant experience in your life. And this time, it's going to be a little bit different. You know, it's going to be simple, but it's different. Hey, Luce, what's up? For those who don't know, Lucy's our super cool moderator that I talked about just a little bit earlier. Hey, Lucy, what's up? I'm just recording the Leo horoscopes for the month of May, and then I'm going to get back to the Hump Day horoscopes. And I hope you're having a super amazing day, Luce. All right, here we go, Leo, back to your action. So right here, now here's the difference between today and 2016. Now we have Saturn in here. So in 2016, you may be able to you may have pulled this off quite successfully. But this time around, Saturn's going to apply some energy here, and it's going to be a little bit more painful. So if if you tempted fate and you somehow survived, then what's going to happen is there's Saturn's going to take everything away. They're just going to take it away. Anyways, for Leo, this is a situation where you have to watch your health, right? Leo's health is under the gun right now, and Leo's day-to-day activities are under the gun, and you know, Leos have to work their daily plan. So it's a situation normally where you're probably too busy to get the things that you want to get done, right? And that's just flat out that's just the situation. You're too busy to do what you want to do. But Saturn's going to come along and quiet things. It's not going to make you any less busy, but you know, it's just going to calm things down a bit. All right, next. Okay, next we have a big aspect that's happening in a couple of weeks. Let's back this up. So on May 7th, let's back it up a little bit, All right, on May 7th, we have a situation where the sun is going to square the moon. See that? The sun is here, and the moon is in Aquarius. Sun is in Taurus, the moon is in Aquarius. Now, once again, we have a situation right now where, you know, so this moon is what you want to do, right? It's that part of you that has a longing, a desire. It's not necessarily your emotions. People call it your emotions all the time, but it's a very, you know, pedestrian way of thinking about emotions, because like aggression is an emotion, you know, love is an emotion, how you want to bond with someone is an emotion, and those are different planets in the zodiac. The moon is more what you want to do. It's more of where you want to be. The sun is where you are, the moon is where you want to be. And in this situation, hey Luce, what's up? I hope you're having an amazing day. I'm just recording the video right now for Leo. Okay, so here we go. So when the sun squares the moon, there are different angles, you know, that you can receive information. I'm wearing bright colors today. I have a lot to be grateful for today. I was talking to SLC last night, and I realized once again how important she is to me and everything that I do in life. And I was thinking about, and I told everybody a little earlier, how SLC, she did so much for the channel, like way back in the beginning. It's not just the chat that it's not just the live streams that she created, but I told everybody that, you know, ever since SLC and I started talking and dating a long time ago, she's been doing a lot of the research for a lot of the list videos that made the channel popular. It was SLC that came up with, you know, who's the biggest comedian, who's gonna die, all those videos that became very popular on the channel. She's the one who not only came up with those ideas, she went out and did the research for those ideas as well. Like, so I'm just saying, so I'm just telling everybody how much work SLC did behind the scenes on these videos that nobody knows about. Everyone knows who she is and what she does in the chat, you know, for us, but she went out and she did a lot of the research, and I'm super grateful for her, and I'm just telling everybody that, and that's what's going on. So I'm wearing bright colors. I have a lot to be thankful for, and I'm doing Leo's horoscopes today for May, so there's a lot. All right, let me get back to it. All right, so the full moon. So the full moon is here. Say you're the moon, and you're transiting around the zodiac. This is what you want to be doing, and the moon comes up, and if you're harmonious, hey, the moon is shining in a way that, hey, that's good, oh, I feel good, mwah, mwah, mwah. The moon is good, mwah. Sun is good, mwah. Moon is good, mwah. Hey, let's go hang out, yeah, let's go hang out. But when the sun squares the moon, we get this kind of action. It's at 90 degrees, and the sun is shining like this, and the moon is like, hey, what the hell are you doing, man? What the hell? That ain't cool. That ain't cool. I know. And the moon is like, why are you hitting yourself? The sun is like, why are you hitting yourself? Why? Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. And the moon is like, that's not funny. And the sun's like, stop hitting yourself. It's like at 90 degrees. It's like, what the hell? What the hell? So that's a good example of squares in the horoscope. And so when the sun squares the moon, we're all going to be feeling our emotions, you know, what we want. It's not going to get, the sun is not going to warm us in the way that we want, and it's going to feel as if nobody understands or gets us. And that's happening on May 7th for for everybody, and especially it's happening for Leos. Okay, in addition to all of that, the sun is going to, okay, let's go and see what's going on. We do have some pretty serious stuff that's happening around this time. And in this time, it's happening down here. So as the days chug along, watch this. Mercury is going to conjunct Uranus. And, right, so Mercury is going to go to 29. And Mars is going to go to 28 and 29. When Mars does that, we're going to have a major square. The same kind of hitting you from the side square that's happening. And it's going to happen. And it's going to be extremely tense for everyone. So first, we have that situation at the end of April where we have the 2016 is going to repeat itself. And then we have a situation right here around the 12th to the 16th. Watch how long this takes. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It's not until the 19th. Right, it's from the 12th until the 19th. That's when Mars is finally going to separate from Uranus. And it's going to cross from Capricorn into Aquarius and from Aries into Taurus. It's going to be extremely tense. I would expect a lot of violence in the air. And for Leos, this is going to affect Leos in their astro sector of their career. So what's going to happen is stuff from far away is going to affect Leo's career, and something about Leo's health is going to have a major impact on the relationships. It's a big deal. See all those red lines? See how deep and thick they are? See that big red triangle? Leos are in for a big chunk of holy smokes, and it's going to happen between the 12th to the 19th, and it's going to happen in Leo's astro sector of health, day-to-day life, and habits. So their daily work is not vibing with the big picture. Just saying, and once again, and it's going to get violent. Leo's concept of the big picture is going to come under attack, and Leo's going to be, what the hell? But that's what's going on. And then it's going to shift over into Leo's career. So Leo's career and Leo's personal life are going to have a square. So in that situation, you know, Leos might be losing their jobs in May. So just a major heads up. In addition to that, okay, so that's what's going on with that. Oh, minute's not going to help. Let's move a couple of days forward. So that's what's going on then. Then on the 15th, see that right there? We're going to have a new moon. So right in the middle of all this crazy energy, right in the middle of all this massive square energy that's happening, all of this tension and all of this violence that's going to be happening around us, we're going to have a new beginning. And for Leo, it's going to be in their astro sector of career. So major heads up, Leo. You're going to have a new beginning in your career, and it's going to be tense. And then this square energy is going to shift over, and it's going to affect a lot of people. It's going to affect everybody, and it's going to affect everybody in many different ongoing, lingering ways. People are going to, right through all of the problems that are happening on is in May. So in the middle of May, everything is going to is going to crest, and then we're going to move forward after the 15th. And then the 16th, everything changes signs. And then on the 20th, or I guess between the 20th, we have the moon. So the sun moves from Leo into Gemini. So Leo's going to stop worrying about their place in the public eye. You know, they're not going to be worried about this and that. You know, the spotlight is going to be on Leos and their friends. It's going to be on the money they make from their work. So maybe the Leos that survive the purge are going to get a raise at work. You know, I'd keep my eyes open for that. Leo's getting a raise towards the second half of May, or Leo's getting a promotion towards the second half of May. That's always possible too. It's change, right? It's tense energy. It's definitely changes in the air. And in addition to that, see this? Leo's going to pick up a secret admirer for the end of May. For those who want to know about love, let's just do a quick love thing. I didn't mention it, but for most of the month, Leos have a friends into lovers transit. So that's what it means. Leo's friends are going to become their lovers. That's kind of cool. And for the second half, for the end of the month, after the 20th or so, when Venus moves into Cancer, Leos are going to pick up a secret admirer, or some kind of romantic, funky stuff is going to happen behind the scenes with Leo, and that's going to be pretty fun. And to top it all off, the month, and finally the month is going to end. There's another full moon, there's another moon square that happens here that happens twice a month. But the month is going to end. So the month began with a full moon in Leo's astro sector of their home. Something in their home is going to be uncovered. And the month is going to end with a full moon in their astro sector of romance and children. So Leos might be pregnant and they finally tell everybody at the end of the month. You know, it's highly possible, you know, friends into lovers, that friends into lovers, tense squares, that's, you know, the sign, that's the sign of getting pregnant. So Leos might be getting pregnant and telling everybody at the end of May. Or, you know, Leo's stuff is going on with Leo's kids, or, you know, if Leo starts dating somebody, everyone is gonna find out about that towards the end of May. And generally it's just a happy and romantic time really at the end of May. You know, the middle of May is very tense, and it's going to be tough for a lot of people, and Leo's a dramatic sign, so it's going to be tough. Leo's going to be boisterous about it, but at the end of the month everything is going to be smooth. Leo's going to get back onto shining and having their entourage. This is Leo's entourage, checking them out, you know, behind the scenes, everyone noticing Leo wherever they go. And down here is a situation where everyone's going to find out about it. The full moon energy, it all depends on the person. There are applying aspects, and then there are separating aspects. Moving towards the full moon, it's going to be, you know, it's popular. It's going to be popular as the full moon is going to, it's not what you think. The full moon just means something is going to be exposed about you. So any 3 days, for 3 days around here, so about between the 27th to June 2nd, 3 days and 3 days, people are going to find out things about your romantic and dating life. And that's what's going on with Leo. So once again, a recap. Leo, it's going to be an interesting situation. It's still all about your health. You definitely have to watch your health. It's all about, this month is all about home. It starts off about home and family, and that's going to be a major theme for a while. But it's all about what you do every day. It's about watching your health. And then towards halfway through the month, a lot of effort is going to be poured into your relationships. Some of it's going to be good and some of it's going to be tense. And that's the action. I hope all Leos have a super fantastic month of May. If you have any questions, just let me know. If you'd like a personal reading, just message me. Check it out in the description box below, or tune into the live stream here on the Sunny Side. And every morning, we do the horoscopes every morning. We hang out in the morning. And every night, we do tarot readings. And that's the action. From TheSunnySide.net, I'm Sunny, wishing all Leos the absolute best of a super month of May. And I'll see you guys soon.